What is up, everybody? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hello, everybody. All right, so let's. Why? Okay. Here we go. I am going to have all of my things visible for you guys. I'm actually talking on my laptop. It's been a while since I've been on the laptop on here. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. What's up from Chattanooga? I'm sitting on a 5-gallon bucket right now, and obviously behind me is Middle of the Build. What's up, Catherine? Terea. Hey, what's up? Fantastic tacos from Terea. Terea and Jeremy. Terea, by the way, your video is coming out soon. What's going on from the UK? Hello from England. What is up, Gary? Let's see here. I finally caught you live. Thanks, Ed. Hey, let's see. Michigan. Hello. What is up? Torrance, California. Yo. Let's see. 5-gallon bucket, a new toilet. No. The 5-gallon bucket is not a new toilet. I actually just found this. It's just sitting here. It was in I'm at my mother's house. My Boston accent might come out a little bit here. No, I'm at my mother's house in the safe suburbs of Boston. And I'm sitting in the driveway right now. I actually am about to run some wire as soon as I'm done here with you guys. Guys, I'm sorry if I can't keep up with all the comments. I appreciate it. I love all of you. Let's see here. Trying to get my sister to follow you. She's going to be Evangelola. Awesome. Send her, my emails are a little bit behind right now. As you guys can imagine, I'm doing a build. But you can have her send me an email. I'll try to get back to her as soon as I can. Good afternoon from Corpus Christi. I've always wanted to go down there. Is that? Oh, it's Wes Walker. I was like, Wes Welker? Patriot, former Patriot. Hello from Miami. What is up? Sean, what's up, dude? Long time. Quincy, what's up? Quincy represent. Wow, Quincy, Mass. Let's see. Yes, I'm originally from Mass. What's up, Allison? Eric from San Francisco. Hey, currently building a van, but I love everything you've done and the new build so far. Thank you very much. I think that was Eric. Am I doing that right? You got to Boston okay? I think so. I think I'm here. I left Santa Cruz on June 3rd. I spent about 3 days crossing the country. I got here pretty quick. I stopped in Reno, Nevada, where I actually picked up some more of this stuff behind me, which is wool insulation by Havelock Wool. I got some back here. I'll show you. Got some right here. This is wool. It is not fiberglass. It's a little dusty, but you can touch it. You can feel it. It doesn't hurt you. I got a fan going right now because it's muggy here, everybody. It's muggy in the safe suburbs of Boston. Melbourne, what is up? Let's see. Free camping at the National Seashore in the winter. LOL, 60 degrees. I have my heating system in. I know, 60 degrees sounds so nice right now. Allison, are you from Oregon now? Hit me up, thumbs. Thank you very much. Hello from Indiana. Thank you. My Havelock Oil is being delivered tomorrow. You're going to love it. How much did you order? Did you order the 2 bags, the Van Life Special? I don't know if that's a thing, but I think that's what I got, and I have plenty. I have plenty left over. That's actually what you see behind me is not even. I have like a big more stack sitting in the garage. Is that wool rated for insulation? Oh, what is the wool rated for insulation? I believe the 2-inch bat, which is what this is. This is a 2-inch bat. 2-inch bat. A bat is R7, I believe. Obviously, if you double it up, it's a bigger R value. Hopefully that helped you out. But you can also contact Havelock, and they will answer everything that you need to let them know I sent you. I don't get any kickbacks whatsoever, but let them know I sent you. Let them know you guys saw it here. I want to let them know that I'm trying to send them as many people as possible because they are trying to do really good things for not just the van life community, but tiny homes and residential. And they're just doing a bunch of good stuff. What's up from Oceanside, North Carolina? What's up, Betsy? Hey, Big More stack. Oh yeah. You guys just missed my Amazon delivery guy person. He just got these for me. Literally, like this just came in. It's a USB. My lighting is so bad. USB charging port. I got like 2 of these coming in. I got a whole bunch of crap coming in. Here we go. All right. So what have I been up to? What the heck is going on behind me? I have about 80-90% completed with the insulation. I still got the roof to do if you can't see it. You might be able to see the vent, which is right there. It is a Max Air vent. I put that in. I've got these two windows installed. There was an existing window here. We cut out this guy 2 days ago. I'll show you guys what I went with. I went with an AMA window. I'm actually going to do a complete video on those all by themselves, 10, 15 minutes long of kind of explaining on what my dad and I did, how we cut them out, how we got the existing window out, why I went with these windows, etc. I'll actually show that window functioning here in a minute. What's up, Kentucky? How much R value total we'll be adding for insulation? I believe it's an R7. I believe I said that a little earlier. I think it says it right there on the package. Honestly, I went camping this past weekend for Father's Day weekend with this van. I had my heated floors on, and I want to say they did not go on at night. It was up in Vermont, so it was a little cold. It was like, I want to say it was in the low 50s, high 40s at night. And inside the van, I set the temperature to 74, I think. And it barely turned on. So like, it was fine. The insulation worked fantastic. I didn't even have the roof in, which is amazing. Allison, Oregon, are you hope you're doing well these days? Helen, okay, cool. I was worried that it would sweat since I am in Ottawa, Ontario. So I'm going to go over all that when I release the video on Havelock, because I actually stopped in Reno, Nevada, and I got a tour of their entire shop. It was one of the most largest scale shops that I've ever seen, for anything. It's just this massive structure. My mom just walked by. It was a massive structure, and it was a warehouse. And the way that they get the wool in, I actually import it from New Zealand. And the way that they sew it together, there's no glue, there's nothing like that. These fine machineries that haven't been used since the 40s, the industrial era. I don't even know, but it was just crazy what I saw, and I can't wait to show you guys that footage. I just haven't had time to sit down and really do it. I've been planning everything out. The Murphy bed is a lot harder than I think we all thought, or at least I thought. I know it was going to be a challenge, but whoo! Coming to you from MD, glad to catch you. What up? All right, so I'm going to show you guys this window right now, just real quick, because I have to take the camera off the laptop here. Ready? Oh, what up? All right, so this is my window right there, and this is how it opens. Slider. And it's flush mount from the outside. You can probably catch my Instagram to see them from the outside, but they're flush. People are going to be like, where's your screen? I can put a screen in there after, but honestly, it's just for cross ventilation. I don't know how much I'm actually going to have them open. What's up, Steve from Maine? And I went with these for a bunch of different reasons, but AMA, I also got a really good deal on them from Van Windows Direct, I believe is what it was. You can just Google vanwindowsdirect.com or Van Windows Direct. They're really cool. They're really inexpensive. You do have to install them yourselves, or you just hire somebody that is a van upfitter that will install them for you. It's pretty cool. Losing some stealth. I beg to differ, my friend. When you see the outside of this, it is so low profile. I actually think I went more stealth with this thing. The windows, you may think, oh yeah, because it's getting away from your stealthness. This is actually designed as a crew cab van now. So the crew cabs have these two windows on both sides. They actually technically should have the windows in the back, but they don't, and they should have a bench seat right here. But I will go over some stealth tactics later on as soon as I'm done with the van. But this thing is it's more low profile than my last one. I have no idea how that's even possible. My solar panel, if you've seen it, is just crazy low profile. I don't know how to explain all this, but when I show you the entire tour of the van, when it's all said and done, you'll actually hopefully agree with me. So there will be windows. There are windows already in. I just showed them. Yes, there's a window here and a window there. They do open, they do functioning, and then there's a roof vent behind me as well. So I have a lot of cross ventilation in here. Did you ever insulate a van with Thinsulate? My first Sprinter, I spray foamed the entire thing. Woo-hoo-hoo. So I'm not the biggest fan of Thinsulate. I know a lot of people use it. I just don't like it. It's just the R value on it. I've been told some things. I've seen it in person. I've felt both materials. I've had them side by side. I personally am just not a fan of Thinsulate. There are other people that are going to fight me to their death about this. I just went with an eco-friendly material like wool that I just wanted to use. And it's very, very, very easy to work with. You can pull it apart. You can cut it with scissors. It's very simple to use. What's Travis? What is up, dude? Travis just totally took my mind sidetracked. What's going on, man? I love you too, and I miss you guys. I hope to see you guys soon. Travis, did you have fun up at the gathering that I missed out on? I'm really upset about this. Terea, what is up? The installation, thank you, Terea, is from Havelock. They are up in Reno, Nevada, and they will do shipping, and they actually vacuum seal the bags and ship them out to you. It's really cool stuff. I can't wait to send that video out. Oh, I got to get back to editing, guys. I just haven't been editing it much. I have thin. You have thin slate, Travis. That's right. How do you like it, man? It's okay, but not outstanding. There you go. Thanks, man. I'm in the process of getting a Transit. Congratulations. Vlog. Woo. What's up, brother Frank? What's up, man? Are you gonna fly your helicopter right overhead, man? Come on, man. I need to go up in the helicopter with Frank. All right. Thank you, Travis. I love how I have like my friends on here that I've been hanging out with like recently. All right, so what else has been going on, guys? Update, we are going to be working on the back portion of the van, which is going to be the frame for the Murphy bed to come down. I also have to create the garage space. Oh, what just came in today was shout out to RB Components. I got a shelf, an upper shelf for above. If you know this about Sprinters, they don't have any storage area above the two front seats, the driver and the passenger seat. There's just openness. So for the 2019s, RB Components created an aluminum shelf that you can just put in there. And I'm actually going to do a full video on that. I just shook the camera, sorry. I'm going to do a full video on how to actually install it. I'm not sponsored by RB Components. I did pay for it. It is expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. I'm actually adding a crap ton of storage up there. The reason that is because I'm losing so much by putting a freaking Murphy bed in here, but I'm loving it. I don't know the address, so I can't. I'm not giving my address out here, Frank, but yeah, I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, dude, I want to come up meet up with you, man. You're a good dude. Don't know much about wool insulation. I did fiberglass. Do you have any moisture concerns with wool? I have zero concerns with moisture. If you know anything about real authentic wool, it's actually meant to absorb moisture, and then it actually releases moisture. It's a real sheep wool from New Zealand. They can send you a bunch of literature if you contact Havelock, and that will definitely that'll help you guys out a little bit more than me just telling you into a camera. But when I requested information on their installation, they actually sent me like 5 pages of PDFs, and I read over all of them, and I was like, why wouldn't I go with wool? So that's the only reason. Like when I read over it, I was like, health concerns. Like, guys, I'm an asthmatic cancer survivor, if you guys don't know this, and I'm trying to be as healthy as possible. We read over nutritional labels when we put it into our body. Why don't we read over things that we're going to be surrounding ourselves with on a daily basis, whether it's stuff we put in our houses or in our vans, or et cetera and so forth. You guys get what I'm trying to get at. Wool is great. Thank you, Alex. Is your solar system in completely? The solar system is in. The wiring is not. That's what I actually have to do today as soon as I'm done with you guys. So I have to do all the rough wiring. So if you guys can see, I actually have little like notes right there with blue tape. Each one of those notes is telling me where I'm putting an outlet and where I'm putting a switch. I actually have to run wires all throughout my van, and what I call is rough wiring. And what it does is you kind of just bring the wire there and you give enough slack so you can put in the switch or the outlet or whatever it may be that you need to run the wire to. Like I need to run wire for my fridge, which is going right here. I need to run wire. And then the thing about this is when you do the run the wire, you have to make sure you label it correctly. So this is my DC wire. This is a spool of DC wire. It's yeah, there's your DC wire. And then this is my AC wire. Right there. It's a little bit thicker. AC wire. So I get to do all that today. Yay to me. Whew. Google user, what is up? Let's see. So the solar system is in. It's complete. It's back there. It's that white box back there. I got to release that video. I haven't done that video yet. Sorry, guys. But it is done. It's all in. It's a 24 volt. Is that 24V or 12V or 24V wire? It's so the DC is 12, and then the AC is meant for 120 volt. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. What else do I have here, guys? Oh crap! Box full of tools. I have all my. Oh, that's the other thing. Like I have to run wire for the water pump. I got to run wire for. I have an electronic ball valve switch. I got to run wire for that. I got to run wires for 1, 2, 3 USB outlets. I don't know how many lights. We're going to go into that later. Everybody, I also wanted to kind of throw this out there to everybody. I'm really excited about the Murphy bed, but I'm even more excited on my ceiling design. I changed up my ceiling design a little bit, and I saved it as a surprise to everybody. I can't wait to show you guys all that. It's going to be, I don't think it's been done before inside of a van, so I'm really, really excited to show you guys what the heck I am doing with my ceiling. I'm not telling anything about it. I just wait until that thing is done. It's going to be a really cool ceiling. Yeah, that's about it. But just wait for that video. That's probably going to be done in the next 4 to 5 weeks. Okay, I'll look into wool. Next one. I really loved it. Closed cell foam. All right, guys, I have nothing. I'm not going to say bad things about the other insulations, whether it's the foam or the rigid foam board, the foam spray, or the rigid foam board, or the fiberglass or Thinsulate. I just went with wool because I felt that was the best. I actually used rigid foam board in my last one, or polyiso, whichever one you call it. And I know other people that are like professional van builders, they swear by foam board. They also have, I know a lot of people that have used closed cell. I have nothing bad to say about that, but closed cell spray foam is like, if you have to get like top of the line stuff, you're looking at, for me to do my whole van was probably about $1,200 just to do an insulation job. I mean, all this wool was not that much. I think it was like $300 with the shipping. So it's not that bad. And like the foam board is going to cost you about the same amount. What I love about the wool is that you can stuff it into areas. I can't really show you guys, but you can like stuff it into nooks and crannies because you can rip it apart. That's one of the reasons why. Yes, you can do that with spray foam as well, but spray foam, it is messy and it is a pain in the butt. High five on one of the coolest dudes in the world. What is up? Thank you. Ceiling mirror. Yes, my entire ceiling is going to be a massive mirror with the Murphy bed. That would be kind of cool. Space. Is the shower going to be recirculating? Yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. It is. There's going to be major designs to the shower. So I'm in Boston right now doing the construction part of the build. I'm saving the hardest thing, I think, for last, which is going to be my shower. And the reason that is because I have to drive back to Portland, which is where Van Life Tech is and Troy is. And he and I are going to install the recirculating shower. And then another friend of mine, Mark, is probably going to help me with the building of the shower itself. That's about that. That's up in Portland. What is up, Caddy from New Hampshire? Nice to meet you. You should say bad things about toxic and combustible. Again, I don't like to badmouth anything or anyone. It's just my style. But yeah, wool doesn't have toxins, I will say. They don't off gas. They don't do anything like that. I could literally, I mean, I'm not going to eat this stuff. That's weird, but it's sheep, guys. It's sheep wool. And they grow back. You're not hurting any of the sheep. Let's see. Got to fly to Lynn for a protest. Oh, really? You're going to shoot that, Frank? You're going to have to, when I say shoot that, film that, guys. Let's see here. Is there any worries about the mold with wool? Absolutely not. It will not mold. It is real authentic sheep wool from New Zealand. Guys, it just doesn't mold. It's mold proof. Been looking for recirculating showers. I think they're awesome. Yeah, Van Life Tech has spent, I want to say, anywhere between 18 months to 2 years designing his recirculating shower system. He spent 3 years on the floor system. And he's done a ton of research and development on this, guys. Like, there are other recirculating showers out there, yes, but I can promise you this is probably one of the best ones in the market. And it hasn't even hit market yet. It's now getting rolled into the market. So it's out there like crazy. The closed cell foam spray cost me $1,200 and took 2 days. Guys, it's $1,200, 2 days worth of work. Installation, wool installation was $300. Probably the same R value. Maybe the close sell might get you a little bit better R value. 2 days worth of work. I'm assuming that was 1 day worth of prep and 1 day worth of spraying. This is about a day, maybe 2 at the most. No prep involved. You just kind of throw it up there. I can work with it. I can move things around. If you have to run your wires, you can kind of like maneuver throughout the wool. Again, one of the reasons why I wanted to go with wool. Again, I have nothing bad to say about spray foam. Closed cell spray foam. I'm so jealous and cool. Thank you very much. Are you planning to go anywhere with negative temperature? I hope so. I have one of the most BA heating systems on earth, and for a van, and I have, I think, a great installation job. And yeah, absolutely. Did you get a great deal? No, I think they go for the wool installation. Somebody just asked $300. Did you get a deal? I think that was off the top of my head. I think it's $120 for one bag. Don't quote me on this, guys. Please contact Havelock and have them give you a better quote. But I think it's $120 for 2 bags, which is, or $120 for 1 bag. So I think it's $240 for 2 bags, which should be able to do your whole van. So if you want to get another bag, you can, but you have to spend more on shipping. I think it's $50 for shipping. So that's right around that. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm going to lose your feed. We're about to take off. Frank, I'll see you soon, pal. I have to get your number. Oh, I have it on my phone. Never mind. I got it. Havelock, thank you for putting that in there. Whoever just put that, Alex, thank you for putting that Havelock website in there. They're good guys. I'm telling you, Josh is actually the sales rep. There's only like 3 guys that work there, so hit them up. I must looked at the wrong stuff. LOL. Check it out. Yeah, do not. There's like a mineral wool. Don't use that stuff. Use the real wool. You're going with the same fridge as last time? No, I think that one had a freezer and fridge. The new one does have a freezer and fridge. I actually posted it on my Instagram. You guys can go check it out. It's at Jarrod Tocci, all one word, JarrodTocci. I think I pinned it in the stories. I have a lot of my Ghost Build stories in there. I got an Isotherm Clean 85. Isotherm Clean 85. It is not cheap. Retail on this bad boy, I think, was $1,200. But the Isotherms are super nice. It is a door. It is not a chest style. So it is a door opening. And it does have a small freezer. Not the greatest, but I didn't really use my freezer all that much. I have there's enough in there that there's enough space in my freezer. What's going on, man? Bear Borg. Did I say that right this time? I'm hoping to be able to afford the van this winter. Hopefully, be building this winter. Dude, hopefully, let me know. I butchered your name so many times. I should probably just help you out. I'm taking a lot of notes and ideas. Thank you, Alex. Hope you're good. Hope you're a good guy. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I got Havelock and I just started to insulate. Stuff is awesome. Charles, I couldn't agree with you more. How are you attaching it? I'm curious on how other people attach it to the walls. A lot of people use string. If I had my tape handy, I would show you. I had like tape that I had. I don't know where the heck it is. I'm all over the place. But the tape that I used was like a sheathing tape or like a Tyvek tape. I just use it in certain places, and sometimes even spray glue. Screw it, right? String, yeah, that's actually very common. They actually recommend you using string, which I probably should have done. But as you can see, I actually have strapping up. I put it right behind the strapping, or the furring strips, if you want to call it that. Felicia, I can't wait till the freaking van is done too. I want to hit the road, Jack. You know what I mean? And don't come back. No more. All right. So again, it gets really hot in LA. It gets really hot right now. I'm muggy. It's just muggy. I have this fan on me right now. This fan. Oh, it feels so good. Let's kick this bad boy up. Oh, it's too loud. All right. So let's see. It gets really hot in LA. Where am I? Somebody asked me something about. Oh, there we go. It gets hot in LA. How does it cool down? I actually found a lot of different ways to cool it down. Spent a lot of time at the coast. Yep. spend a lot of time at the coast. You can do a makeshift AC unit. I actually might get an AC unit installed, a 12-volt AC installed next summer. But by the time this van is complete, summer's going to be practically over. I'm not too worried about the heat. I'm probably not going to be spending a lot of time in Los Angeles, but you'll never know. So we'll see. And there's just one of the other reasons why I put windows in. Now that I have windows, it kind of magnifies the inside. But I did get window coverings, and when I get those, I will show everybody probably via Instagram, but I'll do a whole video on the window covers and why I went with them. I think they're amazing. Anyways, there's ways to make it cool on the inside. You just kind of have to learn as you go. But I can also open up the windows for cross ventilation. That's just like, cooling in space 101 kind of a thing. Let's see. Seriously, been loving how much of the build you've been covering. I hope to get more. Honestly, I feel like I'm not covering enough. Crazy appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. 100 on chat. Oh, awesome. I always like that. Can you go a close-up of your installation? I can show you. Actually, I have a bat right here. Is that close up? That's a 2-inch bat right there. So it's like nice and clean on one side, and it's kind of like fuzzy on the other. You can put this up against the van wall. And do not stuff this stuff, guys. I'll go over that when I do my whole installation video, but don't stuff it. And there will be build videos as I go on. The construction ones are actually much better than the floor one and the solar one, because I can't go into too many details with those. But don't stuff these. These are not meant to be stuffed and packed in there. They're meant to actually sit loose. And we'll go over that when I go into not only the build here, but also when I'm doing tour of Havelock as well. Thank you, James. Appreciate you, buddy. Look for local suppliers of Havelock to have some shipping. I picked up 3 bags. Oh, I didn't even know that. That Chattanooga. Thank you. I didn't even know that other suppliers have. That's true. They probably carry Havelock. I know they're trying to set up an East Coast operation. So thank you for whoever said that. And then Barry, was that good enough for you? I got to catch up on the comments here. Have a dairy day. Thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate you. After you shared the price on the 12-volt AC, I'm waiting until next spring. Yeah, me too. The 12-volt AC is not cheap, by the way. What up, Jeff? Let's see here. Check out Trent and Alley's YouTube video on the portable AC. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, there's honestly like 15 different ways to do a portable AC. It really just depends on how you want to do it. I've actually made one. I made one for a friend of mine. It was okay. It wasn't great, but it's a swamp cooler. You can do them that way too. There's probably just ice in a bucket with a fan, guys. That's pretty much how it's done. You can coil it if you really want to. You can use like a coil, ice around the coil, and that's pretty much how an AC works. But literally, you can watch many YouTube videos on how to do that. Yep. Don't stuff. They need to breathe. Yes, they do. Interesting about wall installation. I definitely want to see more videos. Who's calling me? Salon, guys. Salon's calling me. Should just start a YouTube page, guys. You guys want to pick it up? I shouldn't probably pick it up, but I'm going to, because why not? We're live. Salon, I'm on YouTube live, and you're interrupting.
I am going to be the person interrupting.
Yeah, so I'm going to call you back, but I'm Sean. The reason I picked up is because I wanted everybody here to go check out your YouTube page, and it's, spell it out for me. It's Sloane.
Yeah.
Thomas. Thomas, Sloane Thomas. She's been in a couple of videos. She's actually super calm in her video, which is weird because she's not normally in real life. All right, Sloane, I'll call you after the video's done.
All right, talk good.
Bye. You never know what's going to happen on live stream, guys. Let's see here. I've been full-time brand new trans about 6 months now. Now it's summer. I am at a loss for how to keep it cool. I have windows in the back and a fan. Guys, honestly, go to the ocean. No, but like, you're going to learn. You're going to learn the hard way. That's the only way I can say. Get some fans, spend time outside, go to think about it this way. If you like people live in apartments without air conditioning in hot places. I lived in an apartment in Los Angeles with no AC. You kind of just learn how to deal with it. You can get one of those Arctic Airs. I don't know how good they are, but they do plug into USBs. So you can consider those. Thanks, John, for helping her out. How much money for the heated floor? If you guys watched my heated floor video, I did not put any pricing on there for out of respect because Troy asked me not to. It is a luxury item. I am willing to admit that. It's you can contact one of the upfitters. You can contact Troy directly or the company Van Life Tech, and that would be info@vanlifetech.com. Ask or say where you are and or ask for a pricing. They will give it to you, and then you can talk about the heated floors with them as well. We have a Max Air Torreya. Guys, listen to Torreya. She knows what she's talking about. She's been doing the van life for a long time. I can't wait to show off her new van. Wouldn't swap fan give out too much moisture? That's another thing. That's something you guys have to consider is how much moisture you're letting out on it's a swamp cooler. So it really just depends how you want to cool your space. Me personally, I'm all about cross ventilation, which is opening up more than one window or not having any windows at all and keeping it cool on the inside. Covering all of your front windows, which you can't see because I can look at them and you can't. Covering all your front windows with, window coverings, covering these windows with window coverings, keeping the sun from coming in. If you are in a sunny area, going into shade, there's many different ways to kind of cool your vehicle down. I'm hot right now. I have a fan on me. Fans. It helps. How was the spelling of her name? Sloane is, I know, my accent sucks. It's Sloane and then Thomas, like Thomas, Thomas, whatever it is. Thomas. Just look her up on YouTube. She literally just posted her first video yesterday, and she's a lot different than me. I'm very DIY. I'm very hands-on. She's very adventure. She's living in her van with 2 dogs. Very, very cool. She's one of my best friends. We have the same birthday, actually. What up from Santa Cruz? I was just there, man. How about the vents in the floor? Have you seen people do that they would where would be good in the rain? Vents in the floor. I've actually never even seen vents in the floor through the floor. Because of heat, I wouldn't do vents in the floor. Or rain. I don't know if I do a vent in the floor. I can't because I actually have a heated floor system, so I really can't actually put any holes in the floor at all. Torreya, I didn't see your last comment, but I'm sure it was really good. Okay, let's see. I saw a portable AC units on Amazon for about $300. Yeah, you can get a portable AC, guys. Remember, you just have to tell something about, like somebody else said earlier, moisture. But in the desert, it is a must. Yeah. If you're in the desert, guys, first of all, why are you going to the desert in like August? Why would you do that to yourself? Go to like San Diego. Go to like, if you're living in a van, I understand. Like we do live in our vans in certain cities. So we have to accommodate whatever we have to deal with. Oh, it's whoever put the Space Red, I think is what Space Red. Thank you very much for putting Salone's channel on there. I really appreciate that. In Pleasure Point. Oh. I didn't go there. How do you deal with the heat in the summer? We drive north. Yeah, there you go, Torreya. There you go. Drive north. Go to Washington State, because Torreya's out there on the West Coast. Canada, Alaska, sure, why not? Anywhere that's kind of on the west side of the Rockies too, because when you guys get on this side, it gets muggy. I'm out in Boston right now. It's muggy. Sub 11. Yeah, guys, let's get Salone's subs up. I'm trying to help her out. Let's see. I thought of the vent in the floor. Only problem is I found it was sucking in a composting toilet fan. Yeah. All right, good call. I like the Ford minivan 1970. I mean, who doesn't? Let's see here. Torreya, Washington, Oregon is freaking beautiful, by the way, guys. I can't wait to go back. Canada, Alaska, I'm with you. Also, extra large alternators for your van. I actually never changed on my alternator for mine. Using the Cali, the chili pad to keep. Oh yeah, you can do that too. See, there's a lot. You guys are smarter than me. You guys can figure this out. I told you, it's all a work in progress when it comes to cooling yourself down or heating yourselves up. I don't really have to worry about the heat right now. Let's see here. Will you do a detailed video on building the Murphy bed and the hardware you will use? I will, and check this out. Ugh. Murphy bed. This is all the Murphy bed hardware, guys. I wasn't going to show this off, but somebody asked it. They give a whole bunch of literature on the Murphy bed hardware. They even give a freaking DVD. Literally, found this off Amazon. There's your pivot right there. The problem is with the Murphy bed, I will do a detailed video on all of this. The problem is when you're creating a Murphy bed is how to anchor it, because you have to anchor it down to the ground and the floor or the ceiling, and it's not freaking easy. Ugh. And you also have these gas struts to make the bed go up and down very easily. Honestly, all you have to do is a search on Murphy bed hardware. I am simply not putting it into a home. I'm putting it inside of a van, so we're just kind of altering some things, which I also thought was comical that they have this that comes with it. Do not deviate from our plans. Oh, I'm deviating from your plans heavily, pal. Let's see here. Let's see. Montana, Idaho is also good for the winter. Yay. Thank you, Terea. Hey, is that Serbia? Holy heck. What about wind turbine on the van? You know, I've been asked this very few times. I've always considered, why not have a wind-powered source, like those big windmills you see in the middle of, like, fields. I would love to see if somebody's done that. Do not deviate from the plans. Terea, you know that's not my style. Why did you go 24 volt? I did not go with 24 volt. I went 12 volt. I don't know. Did I say 24 volt earlier? 12 volt is perfect for vans. I wouldn't go 24 unless I was in like a bus. And actually, if I wasn't a bus, I'd probably actually go 48 volt. That's just me, though. Let's see. He is 14, 12. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Terea. I love how Terea, like, answers all my questions for me. Hola. Let's see. I'm going to start wrapping up 36 minutes. Holy heck. Let's see here. Let's see. Grateful from Chili Pad. Yay. Let's see. Jared, you will give a shout out to the guy who helped you get the loan for the van? Yeah, I did. That's my boy. Oh my God. I'm blanking on his name right now. Holy heck. Why am I blanking on his name? It's Sarkis was my buddy that hooked me up with him. Oh my goodness, I'm blanking on his name. If somebody can remember his name, I did a video on it. He was in the very first video. I did a whole shout out to him. I showed his office off. He was fantastic. I love him. He found my van for me like that, like literally 2 days. Let's see. The coolest how to bring the shade underneath in the van. Yeah, but then you lose on the solar panel. Cheap RV living guy. Yeah, cheap RV living guy is like, guys, he's like my main inspiration. That's Bob Wells, by the way. Cheap RV Living is Bob Wells. He's like the pioneer of van life. He's testing a windmill? I didn't even know that. A lot of stuff going on outside. Let's see. Wind power would be detachable, would only be useful in the station. That's interesting. Is that wool? Yes, it is. Then we're about 38 minutes into this, my man or girl, MC. And that is wool behind me, and you'd have to go back and rewatch all of it because I'm actually trying to wrap this up right now. Let's see. They have tried the wind, but you have to be obviously high wind in areas. I did not know that. Thank you, Barry. How many solar panels on the roof and how many batteries? All right. I will go over this real quickly for you because, Barry, you asked. I have one panel. That's it. One panel. It happens to be a 500-watt walkable panel. It is called a solar roof deck. It is only made by, or it's not made, it's the only person you can get it from is Tiny Watts Solar. It's 3 words, but if you go onto their Instagram, it's all one word, Tiny Watts, W-A-T-T-S, Solar. All right. You can also go to their website, tinywattsolar.com. You can actually see the roof of my van in a couple of their pictures on their website. You can also see it on my Instagram. They are phenomenal. That's the panel. It's a 500-watt walkable panel. Terea, have you gotten yours yet? Are you still on with me? And Terea's gotten one. That's why. I have 4 lithium batteries, 400 amp hours of total lithium batteries. I think that's like Wes from Tiny Watt Solar doesn't want me saying amp hours because that's actually not how we measure power. He wants me to say watt hours. So I think it's 4,800 watt hours that I have, which is massive. Thank you, Alice, for putting on that website. They just revamped it. It's a phenomenal website, and there's a lot of stuff on there. Bear, you're absolutely right. Bob Wells is fantastic. I actually met him I went to his RTR last year. I did a video with him. Hopefully it's coming out soon. I did a whole like one-on-one talk with him about stealthing. It was really, really fun. If actually what would help me out is if you guys like messaged Bob or like commented on Bob's videos to be like, hey, Jared told us that you did a video with him. When's that video coming out? Like it was like a half hour, 40-minute long video that we did, and he just hasn't put it out yet. So I want to get it out soon though. So if you guys want to hassle him, I'm okay with that. I have not gotten ours. What? It's almost here though. Great. Tareya, I want to see that. So you please, Tareya, send me pictures of that. The pricing, John, I'm assuming you're talking about my solar. You're going to have to go to tinywattsolar.com and they have all their pricing list out for them. Again, this is a luxury item. This was not cheap, but it was worth every penny in my book. But yes, Wes has a degree in renewable energy, so I wanted to go with the best. I went with the best. This is my second van. But all their pricing is right there. If not, Travis, I don't think you're on anymore. Travis actually works for Wes at Tiny Watt Solar, and they will send you guys any PDF or literature that you want, and they send it like that. I have not gone. Oh, that was already read. Something else. Yes, you better, Tareya. We'll do pictures and solar deck, but we need to get a photo with both of us parked side by side with them. Yeah, Tareya. I hope to be back in Southern California after I leave Portland. I'm going from Boston to Portland back to SoCal. So I'm doing a festival in Southern California, probably in, I think it's November. So if you want to do that one with me, you're more welcome to come, Tareya. Does your alternator also charge your batteries? Yeah, you're damn straight it does. Actually, my alternator, it's a DC to DC charger. It's actually more powerful than my solar panel. It's a 750 watt charger off of my van alternator, so it's pretty BA. So when it's in motion and the battery in the van is already charged, it actually brings in 750 watts into the batteries. I really have no issues with that whatsoever. Again, that was all professionally wired. That's what Tiny Watt Solar does. They actually make those pre-wired kits back there. I have that video coming out soon, hopefully by next week. Let's see. Who manufactures the solar roof deck? It's a commercial grade. So, like, Justin, like, I can't get it. You can't get it. You actually have to be you have to be a professional with a company, and you have to actually be selling them. And the only reason he has those kind of connections is because he actually worked for a bunch of those companies. So he's got people that he contacts with that he can just order them. You normally have to order them in bulk, and it's a commercial grade. I'm telling you this right now, my panel is not designed to go into a van. It's designed for other applications, but if you can do it, why not, right? Why solar? Just increase, don't drive for a few days. Just increase, you don't drive for a few days. Oh yeah, just in case I want to park up for 3 or 4 days, I can just chill. I don't have to friggin' drive at all. You're absolutely right. With the amount of power I have, I can probably last like 5, 6, 7 days with like no sun at all, actually. Let's see. It's exclusive to Tiny Watt Solar. You can't get it. Thank you, Tareya. How hard is it to hook up your alternator to your charger batteries? I didn't do it. The reason I didn't do it is because I don't trust myself. Guys, when it comes to electrical, I say hire pros. I actually have had several friends in the recent past that they screwed up some wiring things, and I went with Wes and Savannah for that reason exactly. I didn't want to screw that up. I didn't want that level of stress over my head. I found someone that was good at what they did, and I paid them for it because they're worth every penny, in my opinion. If you guys want to do it yourself, by all means, do it yourself. But you have to have the right wire size. You have to have the right breakers. You have to have the right. You have to wire it correctly in the order you're supposed to do it. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that you're supposed to do it correctly, and I didn't want to go over all that, to be honest with you. And I didn't want to trust some DIY YouTuber to tell me how to do it, and that's why I can't show so much in my solar video on how it's all done, because honestly, that would be like a 4-hour long video on how to do all that, and it's kind of painstaking, to be honest with you. That's just my 2 cents. I kind of went on a rant there. Sorry. Sorry, Kylie, for breaking your heart. All right, guys. What about a washer dishwasher? Yeah, I'm getting a washer dryer. Oh no, washer dryer. Yes. Yes, I am doing that. How much panels do you need for that? What I have is fine. That's cute. Let's see. Like the YouTube channel. Thank you very much, Chef. Guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm at 45 minutes now, so I got to get back to work. I got to do something with my life. Just got my Tiny Watt Solar order and not stable panel. 420. The 420 watt panel is so awesome, by the way. I saw it. I saw it installed twice. I like loved it. And I was like, the only reason I got mine is because I can walk on the thing. I can do like yoga. Yeah, right. I do yoga. Come on. All right, guys. I will let you guys know when I do another YouTube live. I will also, I have this solar video coming out. I showed my solar box. I also showed the panel getting put on. And I had a exclusive interview with Wes and Savannah from Tiny Watt Solar. I have the insulation video as well as the roof fan video. That's all in one video. And then I have the windows being installed, which is another window. All of that is coming out really soon. Tareya, I know if she's still on here, her van tour is one of the coolest adventure vans I have ever seen. I'm not even kidding you. That's coming out soon. Travis, I don't think he's on here anymore. Travis and Lauren, their van, I did a tour of it. It is super cool. It's also for sale. I just put them on blast. You want to go and contact them. It's Our Viewfinder on Instagram. Don't get mugged. We love yeah, why would I don't want to get mugged? Justin, thank you, buddy. Going to Hummel Crane. Oh, awesome. Ryan at Hummel Handcrafts. Good luck. He's amazing. I love him. I can't wait to go back and see him again. I want to see your watch machine. I haven't got it yet, but I will show it to you. It's a plug-in. Thanks, Jared. Appreciate you, man. And oh, you're fun too. Just connect on a deep cycle battery, and you start a battery, and you just need to cut off the switch between them. Yeah, you can do it. That like again, I just didn't want to do it, guys. To be honest with you. Thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate you guys. All right, guys. I will see you guys next time. And toodaloos.